Goedemorgen, goedemiddag, goedenavond. Deze video is een banger. Zorg ervoor dat jij bijblijft tot het einde van deze video. Als je deze video leuk vindt, laat een like achter, plaats een comment, deel dit met een vriend, abonneer en druk op de bel. Maar vergeet niet het allerbelangrijkste, zeg tegen iemand dat je van diegene houdt. Ik zie jullie de volgende keer weer.
I'm tall.
I am tall.
Die is er niet lang. Ik ben benieuwd.
I am tall.
I am tall.
I am tall. Ben ik lang? Ben ik lang? Ik ben 1,78. Volgens mij ben ik klein voor een Nederlander. Oké, wie is er hier daadwerkelijk klein? Let's go from head size. Zij is klein. Of zij is klein. Oeh, zij kan ook klein zijn. Zij... Schouders. Zij, meisje links onderin, die jullie niet zien, is klein. Het is heel simpel.
Obviously the question would be what's everyone's height.
Yeah.
Oké, tweede meisje van rechts.
6'5".
I'm 6'1".
I'm 6'2", Jesus.
I'm 6'3".
I'm 6'1".
I'm 6'1".
I'm 6'2".
Oh,
Period.
What?
I love it.
Okay, I feel like we should all be friends.
Ja.
Wait, can I just say when I was coming in, like I was so scared I couldn't see anything, and I'm always looking for like things to avoid when I'm walking. My biggest fear was just I don't want to hit anything.
Yeah. Right, it's so embarrassing.
I'm very unaware of like my feet. Can
I'm
we
so
do
close.
shoe
Feet.
size as well?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
men's 12.
I'm a woman's 11 and then men's 9.5.
Yeah, I'm the same as
Men's?
her. I'm a woman's 11 and a man. Well, I guess it depends on the shoe.
Yeah, it does.
I'm women's 11, men's 9.5, same.
Ze wist niet een mensnummer op te noemen.
Women's 11, men's 9.
I'm a women's 10.
Or
Did
that's why I
anyone
said-
here do like theater in high school?
Oh, I did theater in high school.
Nah,
Were you
I was in
always
band.
cast as
Yes.
like the mom or like
Yes,
the...
the mom.
Wauw, dat is echt raar dat het
Funny
er echt
character.
vraagt.
Never
Wil jij de moeder
Never
zijn?
the love interest.
Oh my gosh.
Because the
I
actors
feel
are
you.
like 5'6".
Yo,
Kan ik een
And that's my fear. Like I want to do
uitzoom
acting, but I'm like, oh, never.
Je bent trouwens aan het
I don't have that
3D-printen.
experience.
Ik weet niet of mensen dat
Sometimes
horen.
shorter
toch?
girls have a higher voice, so I was like, if
Maar
someone
wel
has a
een
really high voice, I feel like that's gonna give it away.
boormachine.
But also like seeing
Tall
diversity in
queen.
heights from relationships is nice. Like the person I'm seeing is shorter than me, and people are always giving me crap for it.
Me too.
What's the height difference?
He's 5'9",
My
and I'm
boyfriend
6'1".
is 5'11" and I'm 6'2", so 3 inches.
Do you guys like
11.
have any like?
Oké, als we hier naartoe kijken, wie is het kleinst? Het meisje met een rode t-shirt. Ik denk nog steeds dat tweede van rechts. Het meisje met een rode t-shirt kan staan. Als ze klein is.
Cutoffs like you would only date this short.
Nah.
I did for a bit, but I was like, you know what? I'm raising my standards literally. Like, you gotta be this tall to ride this ride.
Hey.
It's probably that like being like, oh, they have to be this high. You're missing out probably on just a lot of people.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Do you feel like you can't wear like shoes? I want to talk about heels.
Oh, I love heels.
See, I don't like wearing heels anyway. So it's like if I wear them, it's mainly for modeling or for like different. You know, I be doing what I do. But it's like, I don't want to stand out even more.
I mean, I'm a flat sport. I love my sandals. I love my sneakers.
I'm wearing sandals right now.
Yep. You know what I mean?
Zie
Like,
je gaat
have
de
my
3D
toes
printen
done,
goed.
like, you can still like pull some fits with some sandals and like cute flats.
Yeah.
Like,
Shit.
I
You know
just
what I
feel
mean?
like I'm already 6'2". I might as well be 6'5" or
Literally.
6'6". Like
Yeah.
that's the first thing they notice. So
Oh,
for
that's
me, I like
Yeah.
platforms. I like heels.
What is a quote that people always say to you, but nobody can have the same answer? So
Wait,
I'm gonna go first.
Okay, you go first.
I'll go first. It's like, wow, you're tall. Like they say, it like
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
You took the one.
no way.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I had to. I was first.
No, those generic ones like, oh, what's the weather up like there? That's
Yeah.
like literally when you're like elementary school type. Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Do you play basketball? For me, it's
you
always
play
what
basketball?
sport do you play? Yeah.
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 Lauren, she didn't really talk very much. It was in an earlier round.
Praten betekent niet dat je het wel of niet bent. Dat is nooit de hoofdreden.
Where you don't really have much to go off of but vibes.
Or like it's a waste if I'm
Vibes?
not playing that sport.
Yes.
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 I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm literally a klutz. I don't think you want me.
No, literally. Like the basketball coach in my high school was like, just stand there and just put your arms out. I'm like, that's not how that works.
Literally.
Jawel.
Already an athlete?
Zo werkt
Oh,
basketbal.
I'm a basketball player. So, but
I used to play volleyball in school, and I did
Volleyball's hard.
swim. Yeah, but nowadays I fly trapeze.
oh my goodness.
You do what?
I fly trapeze.
Oh, whoa, that's
Moet je lang zijn voor trapeze?
That would be tough to be tall because like you have a lot of body to.
It's actually better to be tall.
The Tall Queens. Degene die short is geen queen dus. Oeh.
Find that shorty. Getting voted out first was shocking because being tall
Hoor haar stem. Zij is niet klein.
is the first thing that people see in my daily life. And so for people to believe that I wasn't tall was a first for me.
I have a question. Like, what's everyone's ethnic background, and are your parents tall?
I'm white, and yeah, both of my parents are tall. My mom is 6 foot, and my dad is 6'3", and my brother's 6'6". So a little tall family.
I'm Mexican. My mom's 5'7", my dad's 6'4", and my 15-year-old brother's 6'3".
Wow, okay. My mom is 5, she likes to say she's 5'9", but she's not. She's like 5'8"3/4. And my dad is like 6 foot. But I get my height from my mom's side of the family. So I have cousins and they're like 6'6" and 6'9". And I had like a great-great-grandmother that's like 7'1".
Goddamn.
Oh my goodness.
But it's like all on my mom's side.
Oh, de 3D
So
gaat
that's
niet goed,
where
denk ik.
I get my
Kijk even
height
snel
from.
tussendoor.
She was going into a lot of detail about her family. Something like the mole would do is just be very, very detailed than necessary. And I think that's what most liars do.
Oh, and I'm black, I'm sorry.
My mom's Korean, my dad's white, and people always are like, oh, it must be like your white side where you get your height from or something, but actually my Korean side's really tall. My uncle's over 6 foot. I've got cousins that are over 6 foot. My doctor thought I would, cap out at 5'11", but I just kept going. I admittedly fibbed during the group round about like saying that a lot of my family is tall, because I thought that it might be suspicious.
I'm black, and my mom is 5'7" on a good day, and my dad like wants to believe that he's 6'3".
Don't they all?
Right. I think he's 6'2", because I can see over the top of his head when I'm wearing shoes. And again, I'm 6'1", and I'm an only child.
It's crazy because she has a similar experience that I do where her parents are shorter than her and she's an only child. I'm like, are you trying to take my thing? Because
My whole family is tall on both sides.
My
My mom is 5'10",
maar
my dad is 6'4". I have an older brother and he's 6'3". My grandma is actually the shortest person in my family and she's 5'7".
Hier kan je ook allemaal over liegen. Dit zijn niet dingen waar je echt wat mee hebt.
Pants?
Old Navy.
Dit is goede vraag.
Old Navy. I'm
Yes.
an Old Navy stan till
Old
the day
Navy
I
too.
die.
Me too.
If
Love
I go
'em.
to Old Navy, it's only because I need pants quick, but I know that I'm still gonna be like 2 inches short, so I'm gonna be high watering it intentionally.
We're cuffing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thrift a lot.
Yeah, me too.
And so it's always like a 1-by-1 case, scenario.
You gotta like look at the bottom of the pant rack
Know
when you're
exactly what's
thrifting.
hanging down. And sometimes just skip straight to the men's section and
Yeah.
see what happens.
And the docks to like hide the ankles.
Stop.
when you have pants that are a little too tall.
Literally.
I also have like a feeling about just being tall, because for me, when you're taller at a younger age, you're deemed more mature.
Yes.
So I just feel like alongside with like just people staring, it just sucks. Like,
It's
as
fetishized
women, how it is.
Right.
So
Yeah, I won't say it happens a lot. There was like this one guy in particular, or maybe two, but he would come up to me and be like, oh, well, we're the same size laying down. Like,
Oh.
dude,
Get
that's
'em.
just horrible.
No, the worst pickup line is like, can I climb that tree?
Yeah.
I hate that.
Dude.
What I've been getting lately
Never
is,
works.
oh, let's make a D1 baby.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
had
'cause they're
this
trying to
like
blend in.
really bad memory at a summer camp where I was sitting and everyone else was dancing and no one asked me because I was so tall. And some guy came up to me and was asking me to dance, and I stood up and I was taller than him.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, my bad, I didn't realize you were a man." And I was like,
What?
at that age that
Yikes.
hurt. But
Girl,
looking
what's
back,
his name? I will find him.
he dodged a bullet. But it really just like clears the mood.
Yeah. Well, and they come up and they're like, oh my gosh, you're so tall, and ask these questions. But like, I feel like you wouldn't ask that to a short person. You'd be like, wow, you're so short.
Like you would, well, I mean, I think sometimes that does happen.
I mean, I would.
Damn.
Nog steeds tweede van rechts.
Actually a tie.
Sorry.
Me, Anna, and Janelle. You guys can have 60 seconds to ask them anything.
Okay, really quick, what's like a unique experience that like short people wouldn't have had?
I have a friend who's like 4'9", and I was FaceTiming her the other day, and she started freaking out because she was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that's your like daily vision," because my head was like above the fridge, and it didn't occur to me.
Zij
I
heeft
was
goede
like, most people
anekdotes.
don't
Dus dat
see the
betekent
top
dat
of
ze het
their
sowieso
fridge.
is.
I mean, for me, I think it's just reaching stuff. Like, my friends are a lot shorter than me, so I just feel like I can just reach a lot of stuff for them. I worked in retail, like, when I was in high school, so just being able to help customers, like, grab the tallest thing off, like, the highest shelf possible, like, was a plus for me.
When Janelle was talking about reaching at the top of a shelf, I was like, yeah, I do that all the time, but like, I'm never reaching at the most high shelf of a grocery store. Like, I can't even reach that. So Either she's
Omdat je niet
really,
lang
really
bent.
tall or not tall at all.
I was really surprised they voted me out because I was bringing a lot of personal experiences.
If you guys think the mole is still in the box and want to keep playing, raise your hand.
Have you ever done
We found our mole.
like done anything to make yourself like not, how do I explain this? Okay, like when I was, not to shrink myself, but almost the opposite. Like when I first went to college, I dyed my hair pink because I specifically was like, I want to be known as the girl with pink hair, not the tall girl.
Yeah.
I actually also had pink hair at one point.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I think
Okay.
for me, it was like, if people are gonna stare at me and they're gonna fixate on me no matter what I do, I'd rather they remember me for something that I do rather than
Intentionally
what I
just my
look
genetics.
like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, for me, I haven't really entered my adult phase yet.
Right.
So I'm kind of still in that teen era. So I'm kind of the opposite. I kind of do a lot to like shrink myself. Like in photos, you will never catch me standing up straight unless it's a basketball photo. But like I'll always be slouching, or like when I'm like with friends, I'm always like really cognizant like how much taller I am than them. So like hopefully someday I'll be as confident as all of you
I know
beautiful
you
women
guys are
and
amazing. I'm older than everyone.
wear the
here,
heels
I'm
and
just
everything.
Like, dang. It's annoying to be like, especially with my name. I have a unique name. So if someone is like, oh, I was just talking to Kira the other day, like, oh, the tall one. What other Kiras do you know?
Right.
Like, so why do you have to?
Add that.
Right.
Yeah, no, that always comes in. Like I've had people come after me like in the hall at school, like, hey,
Dat is raar. Waarom weet zij dat mensen haar zo noemen?
you tall girl, hey you. I'm like, I have a name.
Like there was one round where Tatiana was a little quieter, and so I was like, oh, is she running out of things that she's to say?
I feel like you're all
short,
tall.
just like kind of.
Yeah, if you're short,
Say
you
something
just say,
suspicious.
just say that you're short. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Ja, zij was het.
I had no idea people were suspicious of me at all. I was shocked when I got voted out. You could see it in my
En dit is
face.
zij het is.
Want to keep playing because you think that
Stop.
you're still a short girl among the four of you in that box. Raise your hand on 3. 1, 2, 3. If the box turns green, the four of you will split the cash prize because you have correctly voted the mole out.
We trust
I
you.
hope y'all are tall.
I know.
Box is
Green.
Yeah.
Oké. Maar wie was het?
Period.
Okay, I called it.
on the count of 3, you can remove your blind.
Ze is klein.
1,
Ze is klein.
3.
Bro. Zij is dan te klein.
You're so little.
To be fair, ze was ook klein. Maar ze is echt
I was
klein.
a bit startled at first, especially when I turned and saw her standing next to me, and it was a very large height difference.
Holy shit.
Do the high five
Bye.
up here so she can't read it. I'm just kidding.
You guys are awesome. I'm 4'11".
Oh,
yes. But it's actually crazy because you guys are bringing up, like a lot of people bring up stuff about your height, and I've never
is
really thought
4'11"?
about that because I get that a lot with me, like almost on an everyday basis of being short.
1,25. Holy shit. En die anderen zijn 6'3", 6'1".
So it's like we literally have almost the same experiences, just
1,85.
Different,
So,
right?
yeah,
Exactly reversed.
So it's like we send each other like tall and short memes.
You
get it, you
support
get it.
each other. And my sister, she's actually 6 foot. So I basically took her persona. She gave me like her whole life story. I mean, I
6
already know it
foot.
because I'm her sister.
I felt like I was looking up at a lot of the women around me. And I was like, this is amazing.
You look
I
a stick.
rarely feel this way. It was super empowering to see and meet these other beautiful women that have experienced the same thing as me.
Oké.
Tilt down. Yeah, lower. There we go. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe
Hard.
to our
Leuke
channel.
video.
And thank you so much to all of our tall queens. High five.